tell me today's date. What day is it today?
Today? I don't know.
Okay. Do you know what year this is?
Who cares?
What's your mother's first name?
My mother's first name?
What's your mom's first name?
Yeah, what's your first name, Mom?
Ripping punches by Joe Frazier.
Did boxing hurt you in any way?
Never.
The diagnosis, pugilistic dementia. The cause, punishment inflicted during a boxing career that spanned 40 years. The future, bleak. Quarry's memory will steadily deteriorate. Eventually, he won't recognize family members. At the end, he may not know himself.
Similar to somebody dying, but they're not dead yet.
I mean, did you take blows like that in the face?
No.
You never were hit in the face like that?
No, never.
What are some of the things that you like to do?
Box.
Quarry spends 3 afternoons a week at this adult daycare center, practicing rudimentary motor skills, conversing with other dementia patients, and doing what comes naturally.
Treat me like a fool.
The early signs of dementia were evident in Quarry as far back as 1983, after 18 years of professional pounding, when he voluntarily submitted to a brain scan.
All right.
And they said he had brain damage at the time. But he still had his photographic memory and still could do anything he wanted to do, and talked and was training real well, and just said no way.
What kind of work have you done in your life?
Oh, because I've been doing a lot of things.
What are you most known for as far as your...
Well, football.
Jerry Quarry never did play football, even in high school. He and his brothers were boxers from the age of 5. Brother Michael, 44, also suffers from pugilistic dementia. He hasn't been able to hold down a steady job for 17 years. Younger brother Robert had an ill-fated pro career. Now in jail, he shakes with the symptoms of Parkinson's disease at age 33.
If you had it to do over again?
No way. To see your sons like this? No, there's nothing.
Oldest brother James says the Quarry boys did not choose to be boxers, nor did they resist their father's efforts to make them fighters.
We didn't dare. We were afraid of repercussions. We were told we'd be sissies and cowards, and there's no quit in the Quarry.
There's no quit in the Quarry. There never will be.
If he got hurt, he didn't show it. Just able to take tremendous amounts of punishment without, and not showing it because of the repercussions he might suffer from verbal abuse from his father.
They came up with that story of Quarries don't quit, but that didn't mean in the ring. They could quit whenever they felt like they were quitting.
James quit boxing at age 20. His 3 younger brothers kept on fighting. Now, all 3 are brain damaged.
If I had a do-over and there was anything I could do about it to stop it from going on, I'd cut off my own hand or cut my own throat. So I do feel responsible. I feel responsible for even bringing him into such a world that would bring him to the point he is right now. And Jerry Quarry does not deserve it.
I did a lot of things. I'll show you one. See this? You wouldn't want that, would you?
Quarry was small for a heavyweight, and he often fought with his hands down. He refused to wear headgear while sparring, and over the course of 237 amateur bouts and another 66 as a pro, even the rock-like Quarry began to crumble.
The last 2 fights in Jerry's career, the 2 fights, the second fight with Joe Frazier and the fight with Ken Norton, Jerry took serious beatings in both fights.
But Quarry may have taken his most devastating beating right here at this Holiday Inn in Denver. Not from Ali, not from Frazier, not from Ken Norton, but from Ron the Animal Kramer, a club fighter, a nobody. Quarry got paid $1,050 for his troubles that night. He took the fight because a movie producer sold him on the idea of a comeback, one that he said would make Quarry rich again.
Jerry Quarry was 47 years old. already in the throes of dementia for at least 9 years.
And Jerry came back with his front teeth knocked out, with cut over both eyes, and with a vague remembrance of the night before of the fight.
I don't even recall it. It doesn't bother me.
this was just a couple of years ago. You fought Ron Kramer was his name in Denver.
I didn't even know it. Things happen, don't they, Mom?
Quarry dreamed of a heavyweight championship, but it was not to be. His brother says the $2 million he made in the ring was squandered, lost to unscrupulous business partners, years of partying, and 3 ex-wives.
So he has nothing. He has no pension funds, no savings, no bank accounts, no wives, nothing.
We have our families for a while. What is next in line? Our children are our biggest gift, but the bosses that are mine.
You have 2 sons. Would you want your sons to be boxers?
No, not at all.
Is there a part of you that still feels you can box the great champions?
I most assuredly can. Can I, Mom? Where do I go for peace when my child is locked away? Why do I have to live this life when it's hell from day to day?
In a 5.5-year span between June of 1969 and March of 1975, Jerry Quarry fought Muhammad Ali twice, Joe Frazier twice, and Ken Norton once. In those 5 fights, he was knocked out 5 times. He never lasted longer than the 7th round in any of those fights.